So here, I want to walk you through this. This is really important. What this is going to do for you is save you a lot of time, a lot of headaches, and it's truly an amazing tool that's already in place, and all you have to do is jump right on. I'm going to explain it in detail. We're going to hold questions right now. So what we're going to do right away is we're going to go to Google Toolbar. We're going to go ahead and just go to the Google site, or if you're just launched your browser, go ahead and click in Google here, all right, in your address bar. Go to Google. Once you're at Google, okay, then what you can do is Google something, and what we're going to Google is Google Toolbar, and you'll see it, it's right there, and you can type it all the way in. But when you go to Google Toolbar, the first one that comes up here, it's going to say install Google Toolbar right here, guys, okay, and for this side, it's right here, install Google Toolbar. Go ahead and click that. Now, something is going to happen. It's going to ask you to install Google Toolbar right here. So you go ahead and you click install Google Toolbar right here. All right. Once you click that, it's going to take you through one prompt, and a little box is going to come up. This is very important. Write this down. It's going to say RUN. That stands for run. Okay. Push that button. Once you push that button, what's going to happen after that is it's going to install this bar right here for you. Okay. Now this bar right here is your Google Toolbar. That's permanently going to be on your computer underneath your address bar. And you can take it off by going over and removing it, but after I show you what I'm going to show you, chances are you're going to want to keep it on. So let's just go to one site in particular. Let's just check out one that I like. Let's go to Mobile Home Park Store. What do you think they sell there? That's right, mobile home parks. So, when you go to Mobile Home Park Store, I just put Mobile Home Park, so you want to go to Store, S-T-O-R-E. Okay. So when you go to a site like this, one of the things I want to point out is, remember, we're not in the business of buying mobile home homes here for sale, okay? We don't want the mobile homes. We want the mobile home parks, all right? This is what we want, the parks. So if you were just an average person out there looking for deals, chances are you're going to go ahead and click this one right here, all right? And then you're going to go ahead and start scrolling. And as you can see in this current time, there are some specials, there are some opportunities out there, and they're letting it be known. Remember what we discussed on day one, message market media? Remember, guys? This is the seller letting it be known that they're in the marketplace aggressively trying to market their projects to sell these properties. And here it is right here. Appraised is $695, special price $529. Well, that doesn't meet our criteria. I'm just sharing with you the message to the market. But see, the average person will go ahead and scroll and scroll. Now imagine having to click on each and every single one of these to just find out a term like seller financing. See? And you're going to keep going and keep going. This site's really great because if you go ahead and scroll over this way, you see what they have here? Phone numbers. You can call them right away, okay? Which is great. Sometimes they're the owner, sometimes they're the broker. Sometimes it'll say FSBO, price reduced from $575 to $470 due to illness. They tell you right there what's going on, their motivation. But imagine scrolling down. We're a little over halfway through now, but imagine keep scrolling, and having to click on each and every single one of these. Imagine, feel the pain of having to click on each and every single one of these, trying to see if there's seller financing offered, right? How would you like to know how to just pull up all the ones that say seller financing like this with the click of a button? How does that sound? Sounds great. So what we do, now that you have your Google Toolbar installed, you stay on the site that you want to look. It doesn't have to be this site. It can be any site. You can be searching for anything at all. You want to get some jewelry, whatever you want. You want to go and see if they have the cheapest price. You put in the name of the watch and it'll pop right up. You'll scrape the site if you're looking for a new car, whatever you're looking for. Here, we're looking for commercial real estate. So what we want to do is we want to find motivated sellers, and what we're going to do is toss in here, we're going to go ahead and toss in here two words. Seller financing, all right? And you can put in any word in there. You can do a bunch of different words, and actually, if you turn to page 17 in your books there, there's keywords to search on websites. One of the key ways my students are buying commercial real estate without using any of their money or credit, is borrowing all the capital we need, is called subordination. And subordination means to go to a junior lien position. All right, this is when the seller takes a second mortgage and allows us to get a new first mortgage. And a lot of times with subordination, we can go ahead and get sellers to allow us to borrow money on their own property to buy their own property from them, which is really powerful. How that works is they're going to go ahead and own the property close to free and clear. We put down a deposit. They go ahead and do seller financing. Then the seller financing is subordinate to a new loan for capital improvements. And what they'll do is they'll put their actual seller finance note against their property in second position, which allows us to go and get a new, maybe first loan, either hard money or conventional. And what we can do is we can get in there and we can go ahead and borrow money against their property, and a lot of times pay for capital improvement, marketing expense to fill the vacancies. Do you guys understand the power of subordination? Well, not everybody will let it be known that subordination's out there, but if you do put in terms like subordination, you're going to get those properties that say subordination. Now, if it says seller will not subordinate, that's still not a bad thing. See, most people go, oh, I better click off that. No, I don't do that. Those are the brokers to create relationships with, because the brokers get it. They think outside the box. They understand subordination. So how powerful of a resource would that broker be? Extremely powerful. So you got to think outside the box. Back to the lesson. Put in these two words, seller financing. Then, if you see this little search here, don't click search. That's not what it's about. You want to click the little arrow right next to search. You see this, the little arrow? When you click this little arrow, now you're going to see this guy. He looks like a little magnifying glass with eyeballs. And what you want to do is go ahead and click that. It's called searching the site. Once you click that, something miraculous happens. It just went on the whole website of mobilehomeparkstore.com, and it scraped every single term out of that site that says seller financing, and it threw it right on the landing pages here. So now what happens is you go down. You can see this one's negative. Ohio Mobile Home Park, seller financing right here, 12 cap, motivated seller. See it? mobilehomeparkstore.com/Ohio Mobile Home Park for sale.htm. That's the long URL, but it still takes it right back to the Mobile Home Park Store. Tennessee, you can see right here, seller financing, seller financing, seller financing, seller financing. And it goes on and on and on, guys. Look at this. Next page. On and on and on and on. All seller financing. Next page. On and on and on and on and on. All seller financing. See all the terms that say seller financing? What you've just done is you've just eliminated any so-called competition within a matter of a click of a button. So anybody thinks that you can't get seller financing on commercial real estate, try my Google toolbar.